Yeah, this your boy Kooley, the Southern President. You're not tuned in to the Rap Analytics Show, you know what I mean? Let's get it. This is the Rap Analytics Show, and I'm putting rap in the figure four. If you ain't on this on the internet, then tell me what else is you looking for. Presidential word to giving insight. Young Nino, keep it shit tight. Either gave you an invite, and Kooley be talking on big mics. You in the right place for your mind. You in the right place for your grind. You in the right place for your music. You in the right place for your time. Cause I ain't never gonna waste mine. And since we got you tuned in, now it's time to start the show. And the real shit begins. The end. Yeah.
Man, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
I think I'm beyond blessed.
Okay.
Can't complain. Happy to be here. New year.
Right.
New things happening.
Right.
Motivation.
Right.
New changes.
Okay.
A lot of networking.
I like that. I like that.
Absolutely.
So man, we're live Rap Analytics, man. It's a favorite campaign, presidential worthy. Please put that vote in for me, please. If you're watching this from the YouTube, man, make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, man. Also, leave us some comments, man. Give us some feedback on how y'all, or even some more questions that y'all might want to ask and that we might have missed during the show. But outside of that, let's get into it. Special guest today, man.
Appreciate you.
Entrepreneur, businessman, business-minded. Definitely got a lot of things going for him. Introduce yourself to the people that don't know.
What's up, people?
Yeah.
It's your boy Marvelous Stone. Some of y'all know me as Jason Diaz, you know what I'm saying? But it's your boy Stone.
Okay.
Still at it. Reps and Scales Stone. Now known as Reps and Scales, the multifaceted fashion hub.
Okay.
But yes, that's what we're going to talk about today a
We'll
little
get
bit,
into that.
hopefully. But yeah.
So let's start from the meat and potatoes, man. How we come up with Marvelous Stone for the name? Let's go there.
That one was simple, man. They used to call me, man, J Stone Corleone, and I was like,
okay,
cool, but I'm not Italian.
Right.
I'm marvelous. That's it. It was simple.
It's the word for hitting it. Yeah.
It's stuck because, you know, how I live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? And you know, even if especially when I clean up nice.
Okay, I like that, man.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
You know how we do, man. Black men, we get cleaned up. We make a movie.
Don't trip.
We make a movie.
He mean too. You see this presidential worthy,
okay,
right?
man. Y'all know I don't go nowhere without it.
And it's that each one teach one. We all grow together. So you're gonna see
sir.
a lot of favorite things going on that we all doing. We all in the same. We in the pocket.
Yes, sir.
That's what's going on right now.
So let's start from the beginning, man. How we get to the point of where we at now? So like, let's go into like growing up, man. Is being a business and an entrepreneur and somebody that wanted to start building clothing lines and stuff like that. Is that something that you was already in that mode, or something came across to you in life that made you want to get into that?
I was already in that mode because I mean I was like a lot of our peers, like, you know, I grew up seeing the hope when in the 90s when Jay, Master P and them,
Baby
and them. So I come from the era where we was taking the shit back.
Right.
You get it? So I'm still on that.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't never left. So
right.
I don't really.
We need all that.
Yeah, I accept all the new beautiful things that's going on because it's culture, right? But at the end of the day, I'm still coded to the rules.
Right.
I'm coded to it. So I can't lead the 90s or what's really going on. And shout out to my man 1990 something, man, with his brand. Like, it's fiery because it was cold. The last cold was in the 70s and 60s.
Right.
So at the end of the day, we still running off that cold ride now. So what happened to me was I just felt like we putting all this money into this music, and I was in the streets, but doing music, thinking that was the way out. But then I started becoming more conscious. I was like, yo, listen, we don't own this music, bro.
Right.
We don't.
Right.
And those that do own it, it's few and far. So I started saying, nah. Ownership. Shout out to 19 Keys. He stayed popping that ownership. Yes, ownership. How you gonna let these suckers own our shit? Our shit. How you gonna let them own it?
We came up. We created.
Yeah. So some of us from that other era ain't playing that.
Right.
Might be like shout out to Dame. he's like the forefather. Like he's not. We're not playing that. So at the end of the day, is you might think things got drifted off into some new shit. No. There's some forefathers that's still here and we youthful. Understand?
Right.
We ain't Asian.
Exactly. Okay, because black don't goddamn
we not
crack.
Asian. What we Asian for?
Okay, we don't crack, man. That's what I'm talking about. I like that, man.
Absolutely.
So getting into this, man, we got into reps and scales, right? So let's talk a little bit about that, man. What is reps and scales for the people that don't know?
All right, Reps and Scales, the multifaceted fashion hub. It's a beautiful place, man. That's not necessarily what you think it is. It's really a help factory, man. No bullshit. I had passion and want to help people, man. And I realized during Corona, everybody and their mama learned how to create. And I started saying, you know what? The creator, think that word, creator, when you creating,
right,
you had one. So the whole world woke up and figured out, oh, smack, I'm a creator. I can put something together. We created this world.
Right.
So what you mean? We can go create a new currency if we wanted to. We can go change. We got too much power.
Exactly.
So as far as Reps and Scales, the multi-fashion up, like, we just wanted to help people. Like I'm watching people try. Then I'm watching them with, like, things that they're going through, like, we're trying. And I'm like, yo, bro, ease up.
Right.
Allow that brother to teach you a little bit. I get it. You a street brother, and you used to having everything done, and you used to being independent. And you got this shit in you. I get it. Cool.
Right.
But we gotta get over that, because that millionaire person you want to be is not dealing with that.
Come on, talk.
So I talk to people. You say you want to be a millionaire. I said, okay. How many $5 bills is in $1 million? If you had all 20s, how heavy it is in a duffel, in a Louis? You got to know this $1 million.
Right.
Inside and out, just like you know $10. Just like if you had 100, you letting somebody 50, you know every who owes.
Right.
So to be a millionaire is not impossible, but you have to understand it's like being world champion. How many world champions do you know that did it without putting that work in?
None. Everybody put the work in.
So you're going to have to put the work in. And sometimes the work ain't physical work. It's mental. It's this muscle.
Yeah.
So the difference I've learned to teach people is like, yo, bro, when this muscle right here burn, you go chill. Take a breath, take a breather. When your brain burn, you act like you got to go quit. No, take a breath and take a breather.
Right.
Get back to it. Don't quit it.
Right.
As soon as you quit them, it's going to take you longer, because now you just programmed yourself to quit, bro. Like,
exactly.
Come on, bro. Like, talking about programming in this thing, too. But get what I'm saying? Like, you
right.
just program yourself to quit. You ain't program yourself to fight and turn this over and afterwards feel victorious. Like, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's the champion. So that's the championship shit I'm talking about. Stop acting like you want to be somebody so amazing, bro, and you not willing to put that in. And sometimes it's not that much work.
It's really not. And you know what's crazy, man? And you mentioned Dame, too. I seen I think it was a TikTok or a reel, Instagram reel recently with Dame. It might have been old, but I just caught it, right? So Dame was like, a lot of people get into the mindset of like, when I'm finna get ready to own or owning a business, like that automatically makes me rich. He said, no, it's actually the opposite. You're broke. Like you got to be able to understand that going into that business, you're gonna take some L's. And it's just like if you know the streets, it's gonna be some good days, it's gonna be some bad days. But you got to be able to have that mindset to say, no matter how bad this get or how much it hits the fan, I'm gonna keep pushing through, because that's what makes the difference in between somebody that's making it and somebody that wanna make it.
That's 100%. I call that one keep closing the distance between the idea and the ticket. Just keep closing it. I do this thing, even the lazy man thing. Bro, you could be lazy and still pull it off. And lazy is not really real. It means you're distracted.
Right.
What I call lazy in that sense is mean like you might be a procrastinator. You're a good last minute guy. Guess what? Doesn't mean you can't make it.
Right.
It means you're going to have to buy yourself some room so someday because you're not going to be able to pull that off. But you can say, I do this a hairline at a time. If you stay consistent with that hairline at a time, believe me, you will get there.
It's like losing weight.
I'm living proof of that right now.
Right.
Right now.
Okay.
I'm a whole true vegan. I mean, well, I'm still a whole true cheating vegan. But
man,
my point is, it's a struggle. And it's a beautiful thing.
I be eating that meat, man. I'm sorry, man.
Listen, I'm not here to tell nobody to stop what they're doing. What I'm here to say is, have you sampled how you feel and how your brain and everything else works with you when you eat clean for just one day.
Right.
Just try one day. Try one day, right? No bullshit. Just try one day eating clean from morning to night, right? Don't put no trash in it. Just one day. It's not even fasting because you're still eating. So don't put no trash in your body all day, right? Go eat electrical food that the sun just charged up. I ain't going too deep in y'all for y'all. Am I?
No, man,
eat the electrical food that's charged up from the sun, direct source. All this other weird shit's cut the shit, man. Cut it out. Go charge yourself up with that shit. And after you done this, don't lie to me the next day and say, yo, I was regular. No, you're not. You're lying to me.
Right.
You're lying to me. I know what's going to happen to you.
Right.
I know exactly what's going to happen to you.
Keep it real.
Bro, so much stuff going to open up inside your body, and it might not open up fully that much because you just did it once, but you're going to see clear. You're going to realize, yo, I did have at least 3 more hours of clarity, and I'm usually good for 4.
Right.
That's where I'm at it with it. So I'm starting to say, shit. They said they announced what they call ADT and shit in school, with attention deceptive or whatever the fuck they call that shit.
Right.
PTSD. Oh, man, bro. Been shot, stabbed, killed in prison. All these different things create these different things, but that's not about to stop nobody.
Right.
This shit in the air fucking all that up. So my point is, there's no excuse. All you gotta do is work on yourself, but be mindful that your body, your temple, man. Shout out to Kevin Gates, man. Your body, your temple, man. Period. You ain't doing shit without it. And guess what? Let's say you kicking ass and your body is at 100, right?
Right.
Some of our ancestors was tricked. That was all the food that they had. That shit is still in our system. That's why we like it and love it and we addicted. Those hairs on our tongue is pulling that shit. It wants it.
Right.
And in our stomach. So at the end of the day, I ain't mad at nobody.
Right.
What I'm saying is the education is there now. So it's up to you to be accountable. So just try.
Right.
Just try. You can go back. Like, listen, I went back so many times. My first year being vegan, I went back to a chicken nugget a couple times. I went back to pizza. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of stuff. Listen, I'm being honest. I still cheat and bust down a pizza every now and then still, but I'm going to be honorable after. I'm going to go get me a ginger lemon tea or something after that and let my,
We do the sea moss too?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Shout out to my son, Jay Moss, man. He got a good business going on. He got the strawberry flavors and all the cool flavors and all that.
Okay.
It's becoming a big thing. So
yeah.
I'm not against anybody that's meat eaters, that third, because listen to me. There are people out here that will not do business with you if once you find these new occults of people that's ultra sharp. They might say, but he eats meat. But he eats meat.
Right.
Some biblical ass sound and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to say the wrong thing, especially online, but it's igniqua worm. Not the parasite worms that's in your body. I'm the one that's floating around in your brain.
Right.
They come off the pig. Come on, bro. So at the end of the day is just because we like it and we love it, we put our belief system into it. And when we put our belief system into it, it's like a code. You get it? So at the end of the day, I'm not here to tell you to break that code today because it took me years to do it.
Right.
You get it? It's just that if I want the better me, and I'm trying to become successful, I'm trying to be a better this, better that, I'm trying to do these things, but it's like I got these blockers, and I know I feel them.
Right.
You might feel like, what is keeping me from doing that? Like, what? Why don't, like, I know if I change my mind and go do this, I'll be good. So the reality of it is, your body, your temple, champ. Your body, your temple, man.
I know that's right.
But it's a journey.
Right.
It's a journey. And like I said, in the beginning of my journey with that portion of it, I was kind of like, malice towards my people a little bit, but I started saying, no, my mama checked me. She was like, boy, just because you got conscience and you don't found this and that, don't start running down on me with all this. And I'm like, what the hell? I feel so lonely.
Right.
But the reality was,
sometimes you
if I had to do that so that maybe 5 years later you do it,
right.
What? That was way worth it.
Exactly.
Because I'm looking at my journey of just vegan stuff, right? I'm in my 4th year in May, so I ain't mastered it yet. Hell no.
If you had to say, like, for a person that wanted to convert over, but like was really still like into their porks and stuff like that, well, since you already like kind of started that journey and everything, what would you recommend or say to a person that wanted to cross over?
That shit I said earlier, try electric food for one motherfucking day.
Right.
Try it for one day.
hair
Just try
at a
it
time.
for one day
Okay,
and just be
yeah.
honest with yourself, right? Like, do your own analysis. Be honest with yourself and ask yourself, was your sex drive better?
Okay.
I can stop right there if I want. That'll get your attention.
Right, it already got the
Hold
attention.
on. Listen, you let that vegan brother bust your woman down, bro, and you eating all this trash, bro. Stop. Stop, bro. Stop. You let that sis that's not on all that weird shit and her secretion is different, gang. So
Right.
like, yo, bro, so I don't, we could go there, but like, you know what I'm saying? I try to keep it simple because
Right.
I get it. But we all know there's a whole bunch of woke people waking up every second right now, so this is what it is.
Exactly,
It's what it
exactly,
is.
man.
And it comes with, you know, our success as people.
Right.
And I think that this was ordained. These years, this time, it's like ain't no secret why you look like you're a king. Look at you. You understand? Ain't no secret why this is the way it is.
Right.
Ain't no secret why we're here talking.
I know that's right, man. Dope, man. Let's get into, like you said, man, this became multifaceted reps and scales, right?
Yes.
So let's get into the other brand we have here. It's Koka, right?
Yes.
Koka. How we come is Koka is like a brand of rep and scales. How we combine those, or are they two separate? Talk to me.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so check it. Koka came because Reps and Scales became the multifaceted fashion hub with help services in
Right.
the fashion world of also even simple consulting. But I hindered myself from making many ofs. I was a
Right.
customizer first.
Okay.
I'm considered, they called me the new Dapper Dan. You know what I'm saying? Boom. So the reality is, I'm a one-on-one champion. Shout out to all of the renegade designers that live under that plate. Like,
Right.
we in a different lane. If you do many ofs, you are in a different lane. Not taking nothing from y'all, but we in the renegade lane when it's one-on-ones. It's not the same. The marketing is not the same. The sales are not the same. The clients are not the same. It's high ticket. So at the end of the day, you have to understand what that is.
Right.
So I said, damn, I jumped in with no parachute, not knowing. I said, damn, I should have made hats and tees first and got in there and got out there.
Right.
I jumped in the furs, Sherlins, bombers.
Right.
I said, yo, man, you got a lot of balls. What you doing? And I'm wondering why, okay, a couple years may have got tripped up. I said, because it's demographic. I can't sell leather to everywhere in the world.
Exactly.
And then everybody don't want a duffel bag. I tried all it. I make everything that you could possibly make with this stuff.
Right.
But the reality of it is, people are not like, for an example, with leather, right? The Montclair type of a look, with the bomber look, with the fur and all of that, North Face kind of a look. That look had more precedence in the last 3-4 years. You get
Right.
it? So the leather took a little dive.
Right.
You get it? Not as much. It still moves. You're still gonna get yours. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna take a dive. And there's plenty of people. I ain't gonna say no names in any business. They know. I know exactly what's going on. You buying 2,000 jackets a year, and like, but you only sold 250 of them. You got a nice bundle left over that you're gonna be doing liquidation with. And I didn't want to get caught up with that.
Right.
I didn't want to get caught up with that because it's not like I left the streets and screwed my whole street bag up trying to learn business. So I had to start from straight
Right.
brown bag.
Yeah.
So I realized, no, that made me go learn credit, taxes, business stuff, follow some of my other brothers that was in different lanes that knew more about those other things like that.
Right.
And like, especially some of my brothers that was like at car shops and stuff like that. I learned funding and lending from my bro, shout out to Pink, from him being in the car business.
Right.
You get it? Now I'm showing people in the fashion world, they're like, yeah, how can you help me get $100,000 of lending? I can't even sell that much. I said, I'm gonna help you package it. Because it's $2 million worth of lending we have. We're gonna talk some more after this too. I can plug you up to I can give Rap Analytics to have the same plug.
Y'all heard that, man? We plugged in right now, man. Big shit going on, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. Like you said, I can tell, like, you got like this definitely a business mindset, like, to even take the time to say, look, I got a bag over here, but I need to figure out how to get this bag. So now I wouldn't necessarily say fumbling the bag, but just not being able to take care of that bag like you normally do because you wanted to learn about how to run a business and everything. Like, give me a little bit about that transition to trying to get your mind to say, look, even though this is going on right here, I gotta learn this.
Listen, appreciate that question alone, right?
Yes, sir.
Some of my bros in the streets be like, yo, I got a few millionaire brothers. Y'all know y'all is. Y'all act, how the hell you left the game, bro? How'd you do it?
Right.
I said, a little bit of fear and balls. I said, yo, bro, what's your bills this monthly? 20,000. I said, all right, that's kind of steep, but I said, find a way to crunch that to about 12. Find a way. Because what's going to happen is your addiction to the streets is going to make you go over there because you know that bag over there.
Right.
When you go into the house, you do not want to look less than as king. So you're gonna do the magic. You're a dope boy. You're gonna do dope boy magic.
Right.
So I said, yo, you gotta understand that was cool. But I said, yo, bro, that's cool. But let's separate that shit. Let's call it energy.
Right.
They don't want to look at me no more. When I said, let's just call it energy.
Right.
Right. What energy is you putting into that to create that? And what energy does that person got to go through for you to have that? You had to, so you had to lower their vibration for yours to go up. You think you about to hold all that later? How?
Nah.
How?
It's about to hold.
How?
Yeah.
This whole shit we living on that we think we cheating and stuff because we got free will, don't really. It's not. It's still a consequence, gang. So what you mean?
Right.
So they'll come to me and say, ask me how, and I'll say, yo, bro, you're going to have to get some balls. You're going to have the balls I had, nigga. I'm just like you.
Right.
Just like you.
We both
listen, I said, I can't tell you to go get a woman on Section 8 and crunch your bills. But I could tell you Bill Gates' story. I could tell you Jeff Bezos' story. These dudes, I could tell you a million brothers that are wicked, not just the white ones, that had to sacrifice somewhere.
Exactly.
And then you go to a Jewish family, nothing bad, over there, but they'll tell you, come back home. Our family say, no, you get out at 18.
Right.
To prove that you somebody. No. Sit your ass here right here till you 24. Get that bag together, get your situations together, get your credit in order, and then now go at it with a full plan, step by step to the 1000th move. There's people that do that.
Right.
And when you look at it, see, I'm only doing these 3-4 moves. This nigga got a whole booklet full of moves. That's done in 2028. I'm doing something wrong.
Right.
So I just started to realize, yo, I'm in the help business. There's people that's millionaires that want to lead the street. They need somebody that's like, you know what I'm saying, who went and took the shots already.
Right.
That was me. I took them already.
Right.
I took them for every last one of y'all. I'm telling you right now, I went on the other side. It's easy, nigga. That same gangster shit you've been on your whole life, you're gonna need over there, but it's not really gonna work. Because you're not gonna be able to run down on no positive situation with that kind of energy. You're gonna need to be smart and strategic. You're not gonna lose everything in court. You get it? So you have to be strategic, but you're gonna have to understand that, yo, bro, let go of those ways. Those ways was back then. Matter of fact, I got another one for you on that.
Talk to me.
Meek Mills. They was saying, he said drug dealing and robbing each other was the first bag them fucking shoulders. Then came scamming. Scamming niggas not hurting nobody.
Right.
They fucking around the system. That fucked us. But you looking at them like they some different types of niggas. They getting less time in the same system. You mean to tell me they ain't smarter than you, gang? I get it. This is what you know. It's like the food. I get it.
Right.
I get it. I get it more than anybody.
You like that taste.
I get it.
Right.
This is what you're accustomed to. But at the end of the day, dog, it's levels. So if you ain't down to go to them next levels, guess what? You got comfortable.
Yeah, man. So I like your mindset, bro. Like a lot of people don't really have that mindset, that energy that you bring, man. Very, very stern. You seem like your spirit just shows growth, like, and that's just the aura you get off. Like it seems like you grown from a lot, man, to get to where you at right now. Even like when you were just talking about sacrifices, I definitely 100 believe in that, man. You never gonna get where you want to go if you don't make some type of sacrifice. Those are important, but it's about making the right sacrifices. Some people just feel like, oh well, they say make a sacrifice, so I ain't paying no rent today. You know what I mean? I ain't about to pay no rent. I'm about to go make this sacrifice, go out here. I mean, making the right sacrifices are important as well too. Understanding that something you might have to give up something, but don't let the outcome of that be bigger than what you're trying to do.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. So getting into like we were saying, we were talking about the clothing line. So you were saying like making bags and everything and all that. It was, can't sell those type of things. Same thing with the letter and everything.
Let me get back because I kind of straight.
It's all good. It's all,
it came to Koka, right?
Right.
So when it come to Koka, we needed a brand, so it was self-explanatory. Koka, a Reps and Scales collection. So we started collections off Reps and Scales.
Okay.
Me and you might do one with the Worthy. Get it?
Yeah.
The Worthy collection.
Vote for me. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, vote for the Worthy collection.
Yeah, I like that.
You know I mean?
like that.
Yeah, vote for the collabo. You understand?
I'm trying to tell you, it might be coming soon.
Nino.
Stop playing.
Vote for that.
Yeah, you feel me? So
Yeah.
I wanna talk about also, man, with Koka. It's spelled with a Q.
Yes.
Well,
Listen, Koka means, I'm glad you hit me with this one. Right?
Yeah.
Koka, right?
On.
I'm gonna be totally honest with narrative, right?
Right.
Totally honest, and I probably would never do this again, but I did do it. I'm gonna be honest.
Talk to me.
I saw this dope ass Q, right, and there was a K first with another word, and then I said, "This Q is fire." It reminded me of quality control Q.
Okay.
It reminded me of Q with power.
QC. Okay.
You understand? So it power. So I said, So then I went into the word Koka. I said, let me get a word that is gonna make you think it mean this, but it mean that. It mean black energy. It's mocha energy. So when you go into them, I started saying, so I started playing with the word a little bit. I said, okay. And I said, all right, boom, okay. When I say it feel like energy, but let's just say Fat Joe said, Koka. It was an energy. You get it?
Right.
So I just said, I'm gonna just play with that because I like it. This, that, and third. I got 7-10 more collections coming out in a second, but I said, this one has its narrative, but I'm gonna be honest about the narrative. That's what the narrative was. It's black energy. Shit like that. So I didn't really need to go into anything else like, the Diaz family or some shit like that, or like, you know what I'm saying, or like, you know what I mean? But that's what that was. I'm not gonna lie. But if you was my brand, or somebody that I'm working with, that brand management, I would tell you, get a little more into your narrative.
Right.
Get way more into it. Me, I got a bunch of shit going on. I can do Koka.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when I pull out the rest with what Koka mean in a second, I'm stretching it because I'm gonna get
you giving me the advertising and stuff.
Yeah,
I get it.
When I drop them, you're gonna be able to see the rest of what's going on. You know what I mean? And then, but with this thing here is, I just realized Reps and Scales needed more products. So then I came to this thing I was in a high ticket area. I was like, yo, got coats that cost anywhere from $500 to $10,000, $15,000 in my like it's not weighing out. It's weighing out, but it's not. My service game is bigger.
Right.
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna make them all equal, and I'm gonna start the brands.
Okay.
So aside of the brands, I have brand management, brand collaboration. There's too much stuff going on, so I didn't have to be like super like on one brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. But for the most part, I wanted to be able to help people, as I was mentioning to you before.
Right.
I want to be able to help. I don't like to see people at each other's necks trying to get to the same place, and it's like, yo, damn, don't y'all know y'all could have got together and got there quicker? Bro, you knew nothing and he knew nothing, but you knew left and he knew right. Y'all could have went straight together.
I like that, man. One of the things I talk about most, especially with my own personal brand, Presidential Worthy, like it's all about building.
Don't forget to vote for that.
Man, yeah, vote for that. It's coming soon. The collab coming real soon. Pay attention to that. But like I was saying, man, it's like I feel like you just said, man, supporting people, man, is big. Like especially in our community, like I say this time and time again, man. That we as people can get off of like that selfish train and like, oh, me. Just like you said, two people can collide together and just make something way more explosive than it would have been if y'all did it apart. Like, for example, like last week we had 2 other podcasts on the show, and that's how I kind of ended the show with that one too. Like just saying, just because they're a podcast doesn't mean that I'm like, oh man, I can't collab with them because we in the same boat. We can't. They doing podcast, we doing podcast. No, man, collide together. You never know where that can go.
Man, listen. You see what them the financial literacy brothers is doing. And shout out to everybody in the black excellence field with financial literacy. We are bodying it.
Right.
InvestFest proves it. Like, bro, shit here is over.
Right.
You ain't got to trip no more. Just get yourself developed and get ready, man. It's over, man.
Exactly.
It's your time. Period. If you can't tell by the waves that's splashing right now, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I think something just splashed on me. I just felt it right there, man. You know what I mean? It's out here splashing for real.
Oh, it is, man.
Yeah.
It is. And it happened here. So you guys know in Atlanta. It was right here.
Exactly, man.
Diddy, everybody popped up. Like, and I'm hearing it's like 30,000 people running around. I'm hearing people like, just to walk the 1 quarter, you're going to need 4 waters.
Right.
It's huge.
Yeah.
That's so huge, man. Huge. That's like, you don't need to look for anything else to say that we made it.
Right.
It's happening right now. In front of you. But if you be ungrateful, you're going to act like it ain't nothing. It's huge. Super huge.
So let's talk about, like you said, man, you rep the skill about helping other people brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are some ways that you can help? If I was, let's say it was me, right? Hey, I got this brand. What can you do to help me get this brand to where I wanted to go?
First thing I'm going to do is go look at your brand.
Okay.
See what you got going on. See what you've been doing. See where you sharp at. Because everyone's sharp at something. I don't play that shit. Everybody, I don't care. The worst scumbag in the world has something amazing about him. You got to go find that out. Right? And how to find out, how to not let his scumbag side fuck with the shit.
Right.
So that's the first thing I look for. How can I work with you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How picky are you? How meticulous are you? How, like, you know what I'm saying, are you like bullshit? Or are you like, the first thing I'm looking for is to find out if we could work together.
Right.
Number one, shout out to Jay. Jay has a thing, him and Kanye, not Kanye, excuse me, Khaled.
Right.
Khaled and Jay had a move probably, it took 11 years for it to go down, I'm going to say that.
Right.
11, 12 years. But look at Khaled right now.
Nah.
He's never going to go anywhere.
Right.
He's a household name for real. He proved what he had to prove. Once the stamp gets pushed, that stamp knew what that stamp meant.
Right.
So it take time. So some moves, shout out to Yo Gotti as well. He watched his artist for 90 days or 6 months, I believe, before he signs it. I need to know you take care of your family. I need to know you're good with your baby moms. I need to know that you take care. Like, I need to know who you are before I go get into this bed with you with this paperwork. So the same thing with me. I'm about to have to be around you for a minute because it's not quick.
Right.
Just one normal order might take you 3 to 6 weeks, and what if something's wrong? You might have to do that again. You know, you made stuff.
Right.
So, anything can go wrong. So this is a time thing. So if we can't lock in on no time, I'm not hanging out with you. No.
Right.
We can't do it. If I ask you to say, yo, listen, go give me a tech pack, spend $15 and go to Fiverr and show me that idea you got in your head, because if you want me to go make it out of your head, that's another fee. And then if you want me to make it out of my head, that's my intellectual property I'm about to give you, bro. What you talking about?
So that's another fee.
Yeah, it started to look weird to me, like I'm doing some other shit that ain't right. Like I'm not respecting the other code again. Like, you know what I'm
Right. You want me to create the idea, you want me to put it all together.
Yeah.
You want me to I'm pretty much
If
making yours from scratch.
Yeah, if I did it in the rap word, I took him care of.
Right.
Publishing got me. You know what I'm saying? But my point is over here, I can't just give you that, bro. We gotta talk.
Right.
So what we can do is, like one of my brands that I do is the Flybank Corporation. That's the name of his brand. And he just wanted to do something with fly, and I was like, it's kind of common, but he's like, yeah, I know, but my fly is different. I'm talking about being free. I'm talking about, so now he has a new thing called Broken Wings. I'm like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, that go good with that.
Then we started playing with the music. Take the broken wings.
Oh,
so I said, ooh, now you got narrative, easy narrative. I said, yo.
Right.
But it took development.
So I can fly.
Bro.
See how that shit was fucking fire.
But that's how you create narrative.
Right.
So that's what that was. So long story short, you'll see for him, and I think November he drops. You know what I'm saying? So you'll start seeing him. But my point is, the brands that I work with, a lot of them is in development. I'm like, it ain't time to drop me.
Right.
No, because you're not at this place yet. I know where you at when you get there.
Hold on. Let me backtrack right quick. Sorry. Gotta backtrack. So, because you was talking about earlier, because I think we got into a
brand
next
management.
step, and then you were saying, like, you got to get to know these people before you even get to that. If you had to give an estimate of how long it would take for you to say, hey, let me figure this guy out if I can work with him or not, what would that be?
If I was watching you already because you've been working,
Right.
today.
Okay. Got you.
If I'm watching, it's always somebody like above you or that's around you that's like what you got going on that's checking for you. They're waiting for you to get to this level and they're gonna say, come here.
Right.
Come here. Oh, you're there. You, me, him, all of us. All
Right.
of us. You know what's going on. Like you know what moves you're working towards. You know what moves you're working towards.
Right.
So you start to just see them. Like I ain't gonna lie, if he keep going, he consistent. I know what even if he sucks right now to the world, right? I know that if he keep consistent, what he gonna get.
Exactly.
I know exactly what he gonna be at, and I know what he's gonna mold himself into. He's like going from a cocoon. He's coming out of the what you call it and becoming a new person.
Right.
You get it? So it's like I'm waiting to see that.
Okay.
And the one thing about me, I have this thing where like I don't count nobody out.
Okay.
I don't care. You could have been a bum on the street corner. I ain't about to count you out, man. You human being, bro. You being.
Right. Anything's possible.
Bro, that word be
Right.
on it.
Okay.
So yeah, long story short, I'm gonna add on for you. I wanted to get into the help business, and I said, you know what? I want to help people with blockages. No bullshit. I want to get straight to it. I want to get in that therapy lane and be like, yo, bro, that shit is cool, but to me and to a lot of other people that have actually healed themselves and have done therapy, they're like, yo, bro, that's like peeling a scab every time, bleeding and healing it. Peeling a scab every time the bleeding because you revisited that place. No, you didn't go to that place where your hurt came from, your trauma, and erase it because you can. You're a human computer.
Right.
So when they ain't doing that, you're not teaching somebody shadow work to go get themselves where they need to be this person.
Right.
This person, that there's a call of action to this person. They have to be someone else to become that. Who they are right now, if they would have been that if they was.
Exactly.
I would have been that if I was.
But you got to build.
Yeah, so it's okay.
Right.
It's okay. Build. What you supposed to be doing? This planet
Ain't
we
shit
on right
overnight.
now is about building and creating. The same back to that word. Creator, create. Keep creating.
Exactly. Keep pushing. Keep making new content. Coming up with stuff. So with that being spoken of, right? I want to dive into something else.
Cool.
Say I got this brand, right? So we got past the part of getting to know you, feel like you can work with me now, right? So we working. And I got a brand. And my brand, I just want to stick to the same concept, right? I don't want nobody to move the concept, but I just want to figure out how to market this concept. Do you think that's wise for them, or do you think that, hey, you need to try to switch a little bit up, little bit by little bit? What do you talk to me?
No, and that's a good question. I would definitely tell them to backtrack everything you've done with that move you just did.
Okay.
Go check your results. Who likes it?
Right.
Period. Who the fuck likes this shit?
Right.
Who loves it? Who hates it?
Right.
Right? Once you figure that out, now you got like what the shit the computers got on us now? Data.
Right.
Once you record your data, now you can go put this stuff together and come up with your equation, what's next. Because ain't nobody in that big real world moving without that troubleshooting portion.
Right.
So you got to troubleshoot it. Anything that you got to troubleshoot it. Because most of our problems is we so dope at designing and creating that we forget all that other stuff because we are this is why I say sometimes just because we are the top creators don't mean we don't have to go create those other vessels because we come from something that's before money.
Right.
Our energy's before money.
Exactly.
We was up, money didn't matter. We was already it. You get it? So at the end of the day, is now that little other place is in there, you have to go learn that other conversion, marketing, promotion, and all that. But shout out to Mansa Musa. He was the first black man to show you how to market and promote. Thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, man. Black African brother, richest man in the world. So sometimes I would say, do some history.
Research.
Your research, because when you go look at some of these brands, if you look at their symbols, and I can show you this, they went greedy as hell on one joint, right? They, not the L, but once they put the star in there and that square in there, you were stealing from something so wicked that if you go to Africa, you'll see that they had that split. Some of them got that split right there. Boom, that was a code, right? But when you go to 200,000 years ago, you could see that same thing on clothing they made 200,000 years ago, bro.
Wow.
It's up. So history is up and out. We in the information era. Don't trip. It's easy as hell. It's on your phone, man. Google is cool, but dig deep. Find out what's going on because you're going to find out something bigger than that. You're going to find out that you already him.
Right.
You got less work to do. You got different work to do.
Right.
You got to go work on yourself inside. You understand? You got to. Ain't mumbo jumbo, pineal gland, all that shit ain't no mumbo jumbo, brother. You better get into that because that's where all of your juices is at for the shit you want to go to fly high. And some of your amazing people that have already are in beautiful places, they've been on it. Been on it. So why don't you not gonna get just because they're not talking about it, brothers? They know what they're doing. I'm telling you to go get into it. You're gonna fly high tomorrow. No bullshit.
Okay, take these broken wings. Okay, I had to. Okay, y'all. You didn't see how they connected.
Dude, you got a mean one right now.
Come on.
You got my man backing you up.
Come on, yeah.
Holla at me, champ.
Vote for me, bro. Yes, sir. I like that. I like how that came together, man. Definitely. So let's talk about this, right, man? Being an entrepreneur, right? And you were saying earlier about being able to take your brand and go get data, bring that data back, figure out who likes what. Say if I was a person that was illiterate to that, right? Don't know how to, because we already know you got to do your research. What would you tell them to start at, like, for getting that type of mindset to be like, all right, what data do I need to collect? How do I know that this is what I need to be looking for versus not? Because say for that person might be a person that jumping into this world, got a little money and want to say, okay, I'm going to start me something and want to go for it. This is something I want to do. I want to do it, but I'm just definitely don't know nothing going on.
I would say start with the first piece, which is your logo.
Right.
And why. It'll still go back to narrative no matter what.
Right.
It's still going to go back to that. But I would say, just to give you a few different steps to it, I would say, all right, what do you plan to do this? What's your demographics? Like I got this woman that was like, she only wanted to make clothing for pregnant women. Okay, that's her narrative.
Okay.
Boom. She wanted to make maternity clothing.
Yeah.
Boom. You might say, yo, bro, I'm a gun tech guy. I only want to make gun cases. Boom, that's your name. What do you want to make? What does the world need from you?
Right.
Because you have to service it. It's one of your duties that when you came here, you didn't know you signed up for that.
Right.
So you got to help this world. So what tools are you going to use? So to me, I'll say, find out what you really love about this thing first. Number one. Tell the truth though. If you just want to do it because you want to have fun, tell the truth. Just say that.
Right.
That's fine. It's okay. Because I got a couple guys like that that have made it seem like they're super passionate, artsy with it. I'm like,
right,
bro, you got a bag. You want to get down with the shit. It's litty over there. It's fun. It's alive. You want to be alive.
right.
It's okay. I learned that from the boxing field. Some people just got involved with that just to feel alive because as soon as you go to one of these events, you can't help it. You're all over the place. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? It's the adrenaline.
Right.
And you didn't know that you paid for adrenaline. It's a drug.
Right.
Yeah, multifaceted shit, man. Bro, boxing is one of the things that I can say that you'll help me with coaching and with like some of the mentoring shit we do because some of these bad kids that been through a lot, and I ain't gonna say bad kids, but kids that been through a lot, they the hardest to crack, man.
That's true.
And when you can figure them out and allow them to find a way to get their release and become close to them, their world champion, you start to say, hold up, I'm in the right pocket.
Right.
I'm in the right pocket. And so I use a lot of boxing analogies, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to coaching and like, you know what I'm saying, helping people and stuff like that because like I was telling one of my men, I said, yo, bro, I said, sometimes you could tell everything that's going to happen by the way somebody's standing. He said, where you get that from? I said, bro, he got his knees locked. How can he hit you with something that's going to hurt with his knees locked? How? You could sit there and just eat it if you want and laugh at him if you want because his knees locked. How he going to hurt you?
Right.
His knees is locked. No power coming about that.
Right.
He might make a mean face. So you start to realize all this stuff in the world revolves around that kind of stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So all of your lessons that you've been through, it becomes the thing that brings you to the next thing. And I'm just not playing games with it. I'm aware of it.
Very well. I can see that, man. I can see that. Let's get into this boxing, man. I see you keep bringing up boxing. You was a boxer or you was a boxer trainer?
Boxer trainer, but I sparred a lot. What happened was I was already a little overage for the amateurs and all of that.
Okay.
So, and I realized, shout out to Sherrod Kooley and shout out to Richie Popeye Rivera and Hartford Boxing Center, right?
Okay.
These two brothers, and this was crazy because when I started Reps and Scales, these were my two things that I was into. You know
Boxing.
Boxing and this shit. And I was going on, like we went to Olympic trials and all of that. I was like on the business side of it with training, so I was able to see, and like I said, I grew up in the music business, so I knew a lot about entertainment.
Okay.
So when I got to them, and we went for the Olympic qualifiers, and I'm watching my bros that's acting at the time, these guys in Hartford, Connecticut, I'm watching these guys fight the best in the world and was whooping on them. I said, little bro, they whooping these niggas. Like, I don't care what even if he lost, I just see you just beat the hell out of him. Come on, bro. They robbed him because of, politics. But I'm watching them and I see their gladiator spirit, and I understood the gladiator spirit that we all have.
Exactly. It's all
we all have. You know what I'm saying? So I'm seeing it through them, and I'm watching them fight the best in the world. And I'm watching the best in the world tell them, yo, bro, you really won that fight. Don't cry, bro. You really won that fight. You touched me with all kind of shit I couldn't get away from. I was running, bro.
Right.
But this guy is usually cleaning everybody up and couldn't do nothing with my guy. So I said, yo, oh shit, we got something here. Like nothing regular, like we got something. So, but I knew about the street game from the music game. I gotta protect these brothers. They can't go back. They can't go to jail. They can't get around no shorty or something like that's gonna throw them off. Whatever. So it became that, and I started getting into management with the training with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's shout out to Tony Rivera. And long story short, the boxing sport showed me so much that I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Shout out to boxing itself. Everybody that's in the fighting sport, fighting in general teaches you something totally different about discipline, totally different about, like, I'm watching, like, shout out to Sherrod Kooley again. He lost, hold on, for the Olympic qualifiers, in 37.5 minutes, he lost 7 pounds in the Big 8, I think. 7 pounds and 4.5 ounces.
What?
Yes. And he was about to almost lose, I believe, and he went and got back on the scale with a minute left, or a couple minutes left. Took the draws off, free ball, and it was even. So that means the moisture that was in his hairs and in the draws was that those last couple of ounces I had him over. He took them off, it was clear.
That's crazy.
And went nuts on everybody in that shit.
Literally.
Went berserk.
Literally nuts.
So my point is, I learned so much from, that art form, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I was able to use it for mental help for other people. Like, yo, bro, because I'm watching brothers that's going through some shit in the box. Like, think about it. I'm telling one of my guys, I say, yo, bro, I'm not dealing with, like, Customato what he had to deal with Mike Tyson with you.
Okay.
And I'm not Customato at all, sorry. But my point is, bro, I'm not dealing with that. You not like Mike. Mike had some shit going on. And shout out to him till he figured himself out at the time. He healed himself. But my point is, bro, you not like that, bro. You all right.
Right.
You gonna get this together. You know what I'm saying? Like, some brothers got way more to go deal with mentally. So long story short, I realized everything we want to do is a mental struggle, and I saw the gains from the fighters. They was overcoming a lot of stuff. And some of these guys come from, like, real poor backgrounds, nothing going on.
Right.
I'm watching dudes train for 13 hours a day, no food, bro.
Nothing, just going.
No, can't afford the food, bro.
But gotta go.
Gotta train everything.
Yeah.
So my point is, my empathy hit me. Like, nah, this is something different. So then I bumped into this thing called, what was it? It was the Game Changer. So I started realizing that, okay, mentally I had a little sauce for them to help, but I was starting to realize, damn, what else could I help them with? What I know? Like, I had one fighter was training for the Masters, which is like older people, and he was like, yo, coach, man, I heard you know about the superfoods. What's up? I heard you vegan now.
Superfoods.
Right? So I said, you want to come with me to Whole Foods, man, and can pick you out some foods?
Whole Foods got some good food in there, man.
Yo, listen. The brother went there and switched his diet and went and got on some greens for me. And he said, yo, bro, not for nothing, man. He got in the ring with my boy Richie, Popeye Richie Rivera, and he said, yo, bro, I took it way better, way more of his shit this time than last time.
Right.
You get it? Meaning my boy Richie, then they're world champion, bro. Like you don't want to get in there with him.
Right.
So my point is, the bro is like actually using that to compare himself to a point to gain confidence.
Right.
And say, yo, bro, I lasted. I did good.
Right.
I didn't get gassed, nothing. And then guess what? I'm not eating anything that's creating inflammation. Inflammation creates pain.
Come on.
So that's what happened with that. I'm gonna leave that there.
That's dope, man. Like, so it's more about the mindset. That's what I'm getting at, man. It's more about the mindset, getting your mind right, clearing your mind, getting rid of, like you said earlier, the blockages, things that you're going through, traumas and stuff like that, getting yourself in a mind space. Do you feel like people need to create time out every day to, like, woosah, like, just take it all in, let it all out? Do you feel like that's something that people need to do?
It's so important that, because it's like, okay, when do you decompress? Like, when do you like they taught us so much fucked up shit. They taught us like, don't even look at the sun and all that. I'm like, yo, bro, you can look at the sun and actually beam yourself up. Like, what the fuck you talking about? They got us wearing shoes and sneakers and weird shit, bro. But like at the end of the day, take your shoes off and go stand in the grass, man. Go stand in the sun. Go stand in the dirt, ground. Get connected with the earth.
Right.
The earth gonna suck it all about your body, and inflammation, stress, everything. But you gotta give back to this planet that gave you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like it's not really that hard. It's just that we got into this flesh so much we forgot about spirit. Spirit is more in tune with natural. Our flesh will make us go do something that's not natural.
Right.
But your spirit, he don't play that at all.
He's stuck to it. He sticks to it. He's not going
Like,
over.
bro, yep. There's certain things that don't eat out. They're not gonna eat or do anything outside of what they do. Like, look at the animals. Like my man was like, yo, say, yo, bro, if you want to get bulky, why don't you eat what the gorillas eat? They don't work out. They're naturally diesel. Why don't you eat what the horse eat? They don't work out.
Right.
But we was taught to force protein. When our body got enough, it needs these other couple of things to go with it to amplify it. Those are the things. They feed the horse. Shout out to I want to get my man name right. I don't want to do him like that. Oh, Yahweh Waken. He says, yo, he broke that down.
Right.
The gorilla was easy. Flat teeth. He's not eating meat. Just eats no meat. Doesn't eat humans, anything like that. But ridiculous strong. 10 men strong every time. So I would love to have that in this body. You would too.
All right, man. You know, I'm getting there.
You there now?
You know what I'm talking about? I'm getting there. Shoot. I might have to go give me a whole thing of bananas, cause I'm finna get with like these gorillas, man.
Listen, that's where you start.
Yeah.
That's where you start.
I'm finna go get a whole bunch of bananas, man. I'm about to eat like 4 or 5 things a day. So
Hey, but listen, check. You can tap in with me, man. Like, one thing I've been doing is like I've been practicing, healthy eating habits that's good, like fire food that's blazing. That you'll be like, you know what? That was good as hell. I'll go back to this vegan restaurant. Get it? Like, so I'm getting to that other place where it's beautiful at now. You know what I mean? In the beginning, it was horrible. It was like it felt cold.
The crossover.
Yeah, I felt like, man, I'm gonna go back, man. I'm going back. Going back, man. Give me a chicken sandwich, man.
So what was speaking of that, what was like that moment that you was like, you know what? I'm not fully crossed over, because like you said, you still sometimes dibble and dabble. But what got you to that point to be like, you know what? I can do this. This ain't that bad. Like you said in the beginning, it was like, I gotta get me at least a chicken sandwich or something. But now you can be like, you know what? I don't really need that.
To activate your body to its original purposes, you have to get it back in its original condition.
Right.
The first chicken nugget you ate, you already had GMO in your body. You stopping your pineal gland.
Talk to him.
Simple shit. It's simple. I don't want to go there too deep, but it's simple. Y'all know what time it is. It's just everybody doesn't really. A lot of people aren't comfortable with accountability. I realize it's my new friend.
So you pretty much saying like, it was more of a mind situation that made you be like, you know what, I can do this now. You had to get yourself in a certain mind frame and say, you know what, vegan is what's going to be it, because I know that's those type of things that
Your
feed
body.
the spirit, the mind, the body.
Your temple is your body. Where else you going? I can't feed something over there to get me right.
Right.
So, and my grandma said it though. It ain't this. Some of this stuff is not even new. Like grandma always told you to eat your greens and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You are what you eat and all that. None of this stuff is new, bro.
Right.
It's just the information is out with like the breakdowns and what's really going on and the facts and all that, and you can go research it and you can see. But the reality, this ain't new.
But you know the crazy thing about it, man, we talk about this a lot. I think, just like you brought up the fact that, man, like the grandmas and stuff, like we don't have like actual big mamas that actually nowadays is trying to raise the kids and show the kids like this is the way. Like you said, and those grandmas back in our time, they coming from a whole nother perspective. You know what I mean?
There wasn't no GMO back then.
Exactly. So that, and then on top of that, you know, everything that's going on in the U.S. around that time and all that. So of course they was getting the knowledge and building themselves to understand certain things. And I feel like throughout the years, those grandmas started to get a little bit younger, a little bit younger. Now we got 33-year-olds that's grandmas. You know what I mean? That never really got that chance to experience life and research life to be able to try to be like, let me show
that wise portion of
it. Exactly. So I thought that was dope with the fact, man, like you said, you brought up the fact that grandmas was telling us back then, like when we was growing up, like, yo, eat your vegetables. Like eat your vegetables, especially the greens, the broccolis and stuff like that. But now we don't have those. Now those grandmas is like, man, look, I'm about to go eat some McDonald's. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm here to tell you, like there's others to tell you, like I'm not here to, like I said, I don't want to shake nobody down about their eating habits. I'm just saying that your body's your temple. Just, you know what I'm saying, take some time to respect yourself a little bit, and you'll find the right answer.
Right.
You will. You will. It's gonna be a voice in your head that works with you, and you're not ignorant. You're not ignorant. You're just addicted.
Exactly.
This is my program. I've been, like for an example, brother say, yo, what you mean fried chicken? You stop? I said, bro. I showed him the joint about just being hybrids and they not being real and all. He said, man, I don't listen to that, bro. What are you talking about? I said,
right. Can't argue right now.
You know, because you know why?
Why?
Evolution gonna happen regardless.
Exactly.
I can't. If I can help one person and they help somebody, that's dope. That's why I'm with this thing called each one teach one. We all go together, and I mean it. You know what I mean, like
right.
Each one teach one. And like if I let you go out like a sucker, I let you go out like one, bro.
Right.
If
so
I'm
you feel it, I feel.
What?
Right.
So if I ain't give you some game, at least show you something, at least put it in your brain, I'm a sucker.
Right. I can't blame you because I should have stepped up for that. I like that.
So if that's now if you selfish, I mean that's not even a doctor. You might even move on forever.
Right.
I mean, so but that's okay. You know, a lot of our brothers, we growing. We starting to lose all those weird ass ways. We starting to get love for our brothers. We practicing love. You know what I'm saying? So it's happening. So, you know what I mean? It's happening. You know,
right.
And
just something that's gonna take some time.
Right, but think about it. It took a minute to get to where it was before.
Right.
Like what my man said, he said, yo, y'all, the white boy said, y'all cried about 400 or 500 years of slavery when you guys had this whole planet for hundreds of thousands of years. And I was like, yo, well, fuck out when he telling the truth. You could look at slavery and you could look at other atrocities in our history. You be like, yo, bro, millions were slaughtered for not becoming religious. So get it. It's so much. It's too late now. And then now y'all got TikTok out here, man. That's just TikTok. They're not under the same normal regulations and hiding things.
Right.
They expose it. So guess what? That becomes your favorite.
Right.
It's happening.
It is. It's definitely happening.
It's happening.
Man.
So you don't have to have no fear. Fear what? You can't.
Right.
Fear what? You got to get off my throne, bro. You ain't keep it warm enough for me, bro. You ain't supposed to see. How you got it when you don't have the right calibrated weight for the seat, bro. So it's okay. We in control right now. We don't control everything, but we're getting in control.
Right.
Shout out to DJ Connect That.
Okay.
Hold up. Trap, first black brother in tech who got an app that's gonna blow everything out of proportion with the music industry. I believe the event I had the other day, DJ Scream was representing that.
Okay.
Out here, and he's one of the biggest DJs that's on that panel. That platform alone is going to change the spectrum of music. It's taking out the middleman. It's putting
Right.
the DJ and the artist together and then giving them reign.
And that's how it started though, right?
Yes, that's doing it in the park.
Right.
Doing it in the park.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But that's that. It was the DJ and it was the artist. But
Right.
guess what? They're doing the business now though.
Exactly.
So
Ain't no more middleman.
No, it's changing. Things is changing, bro. It's changing. It's changing.
That's dope, man. Especially like you said, man, get into the whole music business thing, and it seems like, especially not even just music anyway, just like life in general. It's more everybody becoming more independent than being under a company. Like nowadays, it seems like it's way more people doing it the independent way, and I ain't even just talking about music, clothing lines, apps, all kinds of things. Just being able to, cause I feel like nowadays it's like you was talking in the beginning, like it's that time and era of creativity, being creative. If you can come up with something or create something, now is like the time, because the world is so open to what's the new thing, what's the new thing, what's the new thing.
Absolutely.
Right? It's like that's everybody now. People spend hours and hours just strolling on Instagram. And then after taking hours and hours of scrolling on that, switch over to TikTok and spend another couple hours strolling, just seeing what's new, what's going on, what's popping. So it's, to me now, it's like it's at that time where being creative can get you wherever you want to, but you got to be able to have that mindset to understand the business. Take the time to understand the business. At that, like, anybody can sell you anything, right? Anybody can say, hey man, look, I can tell you how to get it right now. All it's gonna cost you is $16,000, man. Have you rich tomorrow, right? Have you rich tomorrow?
Right.
But all you gotta do is give me that 16. I give you all the information. But it's being able to understand. Just because a person came to you like that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, and doesn't necessarily mean it's good. But if you get that research and understand that, hey, there are some people that's going to charge you. And I go back to like what you were saying earlier. Like if you come to me and you don't have a design, you don't have an idea of what you want to do and how to push it, you using my time and I created this for you. Don't get me wrong, it's your, I'm gonna give it to you, it's gonna be yours.
Oh, yeah.
But I took time out of my day, my life that I can't get back to create this for you. And me have to be able to stand on the fact of the matter that I got to say, hey, I can do this for you, but at this cost. And not saying that I'm doing this to be conniving, but at the same time, it's still a business.
It's what it costs.
It's what it costs.
But we have to start understanding. We have to get out of that feeling of lack when we dispense money.
Right.
We have to get out of it. That's the multiplying situation. We're sending that out to circulate.
Right.
So to come back multiply.
Exactly.
That's my new one. If I feel like, let's just say, okay, boom, let's say you got an X amount of dollars, whatever, and they start running to a certain spot and then something else going to come up. You automatically got that thought process in your head like, oh shit, finance is going out, oh that's too expensive, oh that's this, oh that's that. You have that. These is fake fears.
Right.
That you don't need if you're trying to manifest something.
Exactly.
So you say, all right, yeah, I'm cool for the big bag. I'm sitting with it.
Right.
You don't talk about lack. You don't. It's in the process. So once you start having that, it's gonna roll out.
One thing I like that you said, man, is the fact of the matter is taking that money and sending it out for it to circulate. And I just want to get a little bit more into that for the people. It's just the fact of the matter. That's just like saying, I got $20 to my name, right? I got $20 to my name. What can I do to take that $20, spend that, and bring me back 500, bring me back a lot? Because I sent that out there to circulate to bring back more, right? So with that being said, with the whole creating, making ideas and things of that nature, you got to be able to say, hey, look, this might cost me a couple $100 to get a person to edit or create a design for me, or it might cost me a couple of $100 to go get this information, because it might be somebody that has that information. But if you do your research, like I said, and you said yourself, if I research this person, say, okay, we got Marvelous Stone here. If Marvelous Stone really stand on what he's saying, let me sit back and watch. Let me see what he does, how he moves. Let me go back and see what he was doing before then. Taking that time, because you might miss out on something because of the fact of the matter, your mindset was just on that money. And he told you a price, and then you like, then you gonna charge me for information.
This is what I love about this, even what you're talking about with charging, right? All right. Most people that's about adding value will give you the value first, put you in position, get you on the train. But bro, we already know that you still gonna ask us to help you off board the train.
Right.
In the coaching business, we just know that. You know that I'm gonna help you with this. There's very few people that you're gonna give them a little bit of game and they're gonna run off and come back. If they do, that's gonna be somebody you partner with.
Right.
You get it, they come back with everything strong and strong, just as strong as you, whatever. You know he's thorough. You get it, y'all gonna do something.
Right.
So the majority of people gonna come back for some help, which is okay. They might partner with you too later, but they're gonna come back because they need the steps. The information, like even me, the information. You know how many times I had to screw up? Like I felt like an idiot. I was screwing up so much times. Like, yo, bro, you knew that 8 times ago. You did it 8 more times.
Right.
Bro, what you doing?
Keep running to the same problem.
Yeah, so that's called ignorance. That's called, then they're retarded now. But you know, that's insane.
Because you ain't taking the time to collect that data that you said about earlier.
So
if I make this mistake, what did I do? Figuring out, taking that time to say, even if you say, okay, I didn't get it the first time, having the second time, the third time, figuring out, damn, why the hell did this keep happening? Why?
Because you keep doing the same move.
Right. Figuring out what it is that I'm doing that's causing this same thing to happen. Because again, like I said, we in a world now where everybody's creating. Somebody's in the same lane as you, right? No matter what it is, no matter what it is you want to do, whether you want to sell liquor, you want to, like I said, sell gun cases, or whatever it is, somebody else is in that lane too. Somebody want to do it as well. But it's really about figuring out what it is you can do to make your product stand out. Like you said before, to be able to say, hey, I want that. I gotta have that. I need that. So what if you had to give out some ideas to the people about saying like how to come up with that idea to differentiate. Exactly.
Yeah. I think I almost said it right. But we close.
You get what we saying.
Yeah.
But what do you feel like some ways a person can start figuring out how to make themselves different from whatever lane they in?
I think that it has to do with how unique you are as a person and how in tune you are with yourself.
Okay.
You know, if you're in tune with yourself, you know that yo, I'm good at poetry. I'm good at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at, you know what I'm saying? Some people might be like I used to call them closet rappers.
Right.
And I used to be dope as shit. Like, yo, bro, I never seen you. You used to be at the studio quiet as hell all the time. But I never seen you do nothing. Like, what's the album? What's going on?
Right.
And they really was talented. It's just they was shy.
Okay.
They just was shy. So my thing is, you over that shy. Let's talk.
Right.
You get it? So to me, you have to know yourself. You're gonna have to know yourself no matter what, and you're gonna have to challenge yourself because what you might want to do goes back to that $1 million thing we were talking about. Like, do you know what it feels like to carry $1 million up a flight of steps? What do you know about this $1 million?
I know how it is to carry 500 though.
That's right. Talk that talk.
I carry that like that's nothing. I know what that feels like. But we gonna get to that $1 million though. Trust me,
you heard him?
Figure out putting that out in the water right now. That's swimming out there. I'm gonna get to that million. But like, I love the fact, man, that you're very in tune with your personal self, like you said, making yourself important is your temple to yourself, protecting that temple, building that temple, conditioning that temple, and everything. How did you convert that over into building your brands now?
I realized I'm not going to be shit for my brand or anybody else's brand until I get me right.
Right.
And it worked, and it's working. Day for day, it's working. It's working. I'm watching it. I'm watching even like little things like just last month that I wanted to start working on that are starting to work. And like I start laughing at it like, yo, bro, look, that shit just happened. Oh, that shit just happened. Shit just happened. Like, it's funny. I walked in here. I was about to bring a I did a lot of promotional clothing for like alcohol and certain stuff like a year or two ago. When I saw that Bel Air was jumping, I seen that Fifth brand was jumping. I said, let me take another lane in this fashion, but more towards bigger brands that need promotion. So I saw Bel Air. I got something that go to that bottle right there, crazy. And long story short, I tried to get with a couple of Bel Air promoters or who's involved with it, whatever. I couldn't get to nobody big enough at the time because once somebody tell me I got to go through 5 people, I'm like, you're not big enough.
Right.
I'm just gonna hold back. Just gonna hold back. But the reality of it is, I did a bunch of moves like that for brands.
Right.
You get it? So what we're doing right now, we're opening up different things that have to do with, like for an example, ebooks.
Right.
People are sleeping on ebooks. Like sleeping. For number one, you don't gotta re-up. You can charge $1 to $100. I got a new plan for the rappers. If y'all want to drop ebooks and turn your ebook play into something totally different and get the fuck off them streaming plans giving you points on the dollar and all that weird shit. I got some fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a bag. And there's a few guys that's doing it already. They're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we, like I said, we the designers. We the creators. Exactly. We don't got to follow their rule.
At all.
So what I did was, I did my very first ebook. It's called TAB, the Asset Book.
Okay.
And that drops next month, I believe maybe October 7th.
Make sure y'all go get that.
Yeah, October 7th. We'll be out online on Reps and Scales. Check for that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And long story short, I realized, yo, stop worrying about clothing so much. Get a product. You're trying to help people. I can't help you if I could give you a shirt and help you, but I can't unless there's words on it.
Right.
You get it? I can't really help you fix you unless I give you some game.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But unless I give you my mistakes, his mistakes. If you want to say, yeah, okay, yeah, but like somebody said, why would you want to do that? You're not multi-millionaire. Y'all say, who not? Who not multi?
Right.
Who? What do I have in my, what am I worth? Tell me my worth.
Right.
No, I'm just saying, you know what I'm trying to say? Bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Because I think you're worth 5 trillion easy on a Monday, nigga. So my point is we started TAB, which is the asset book. It's filled with a bunch of assets in it, like hardcore assets, not no sucker shit. The stuff they're not gonna tell you, the stuff they're gonna lie to you about. Like you just said, oh, the 16,000. I'm the one that's gonna tell you how to go make the 16,000 and pay that nigga and how to make him honor up for everything you're looking for. You understand? That's what I'm on. You get it? I'm not, because I know if you sit there and try to do it on your own, you're gonna get 88% of this shit done if you dope. If you come up short, you're going to be 40, 30. You ain't even going to make 50. Right. You get it? So what's going to happen is you're going to quit. And now what's happening is everybody that helped you during that journey, you're going to say that they suck or they didn't help you, this, that, and the third. No. You wasn't down the ride all the way. Right. You get it? And you didn't, like, and it's like you have to be able to know if this person is a good coach for me. Right. You get it? You can't say he's a bad coach because he didn't help you in 30 days, bro. A real coach going to tell you I need a couple years with you, but I can get you going in 90 days to 6 months. Right. Especially with marketing. I gotta check your trajectory for the last 30 to 90 days if I could know what new culture to use. I gotta check that. How am I gonna know what they're gonna change if I didn't go backtrack what went wrong? Right. I go back to that input, that data.
That reminds me of another TikTok, man. I'm one of the people that be strolling sometimes too. I don't do it every day though, yeah. But yeah, I seen this other one, man. Kind of go about what you were saying, man. It was talking about, a lot of y'all might have seen that as well, man. About the difference between motion and movement.
We talk. Listen, that word motion that word ocean, anything with that ocean in it, when you put the E on it is when it's funny. Anything else you put on it, you got actual motion. This is what, like when you see the guy doing yoga and he's moving around, he's creating motion. He's poetry in motion at that moment. When we're creating and building, and like you going through your mind, oh, I want this color to pop on this, on that. You're doing the same thing.
Right.
You're doing the same thing. Universally. If we wasn't in our body, this should have looked like some hologram shit going on with you building. Like some, what my man name? On the Marvels, what's my man name? Tony Stark, when he was moving screens around, just touching stuff, and it was just like
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he had all these boards that was just like, they're not even boards.
What are you doing? Yeah,
but he's building.
Yeah.
No, that's what's going on for real. It's just we can't see it.
Exactly. Your mindset is like that. You're like, oh, gotta put this here. I can put this into this and add that there.
Bro.
Take some of that out.
That's God. Because you put the word creation, creator, what are you doing in that motion?
Creating.
Like that. In that motion, you're creating.
Yeah.
It's just simple, bro. We just gotta keep going.
Yes, sir, man.
We just gotta keep going. The sauce out here, people, it's up now. It's just a matter of what you're gonna put together, man, and go, you know what I'm saying, what do you love to do? And I think everybody's duty on this planet is to help this planet. So you ain't gotta ask yourself what you're supposed to be doing. Find what you want to do that's passionate to help yourself and people on this planet. I guarantee you will be happy. You will find joy inside of you that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I said, I got a plan. He said, what's that? I said, I'm trying to get before Bugattis, I'm giving them away. He said, what you mean? I said, I'm trying to get free Bugattis, I'm giving them away. He said, why? I said, to show how easy it is. Then to test him and the brother right there to see if they're going to match me and do it again. Let's give away 10 Bugattis. Now he's saying something.
Hey man, make sure when they're giving away them Bugatti, have me one over here. You know what I'm talking about?
Nino.
Like, yeah, black and blue preferably. The black and blue inside won't look like the Batman situation, man. But nah, just joking on that.
Presidential worthy is easy than Bugatti. You hear me?
Okay, I'm trying to tell you. So when y'all see that going down the streets, just leave me alone, man. Let me cruise. Let me cruise in that Bugatti. You know what I'm talking about? Yes, sir, bro, man. This has been a dope experience, man. If you had to leave the people off with one thing and say, hey man, if y'all ain't hear nothing I said today, at least take this with you. What would that be?
No, go get that TAB, bro. I'm putting everything in that book. You can listen. It's a Palm Pilot for you. Listen. I'm giving away a free website in there. Everybody talking about, oh, nobody helps. I'm giving you a free website. I'm giving you $2 million in funding, the funding business in this book. Well, I'm not worried about nothing. If you don't take this serious like a total asset, which it is, that's up to you. Right. And I'm giving you influencer branding business with its own website and 30% of everything that's being sponsored by somebody else. And for the fuck of it, I'm giving you a credit fixing service in there with this 609 letter, the information to call the people to get it all, man, all the slick shit you need to give. Ain't no excuse.
Man, I'm about to go cop this book, man. You said this book coming out when?
7th of October.
Yeah, I'm about to go cop that book, man. So when y'all catch me and y'all see me riding down.
I'd like to pop back up when it's out. You know, if I can, I might come on here and do some giveaways.
Yeah.
Might have something.
Oh man, definitely love that. I gotta carry me a book for myself too.
No, of course, all day. But my point is, what size are you?
Me, I'm an extra large, man. I'm a big boy.
And what's partner size?
Yeah, extra large too, but I think he's more like a double X.
Okay, you like the oversized big now?
No, I'm just messing with my guy, man. Well, he definitely extra large too.
We're gonna get y'all right. We're gonna do some brand collab stuff.
Man.
And I got a little surprise for y'all with for y'all brand, this brand.
Rap Analytics.
Yeah, Rap Analytics itself. So, you know what I'm saying, any side brands with it, we're going to talk. I'm thinking more probably like we might, what's going on varsity or something. Something easy.
Something. A little razzle dazzle.
Yeah, something hard. And you can't get a better repping tool than varsity team. Then the way we're going to do it, we're going to act nasty. We're going to act nasty.
Oh, man. Y'all tap into that, man. It's coming soon, man. Rap Analytics, varsity jackets, bro. When y'all see me up there looking like a cute dog,
hey,
you know what I mean? Just mind your business. You know what I'm talking about? Just mind your business.
Heard him, right?
Yeah, but like I said, definitely dope experience. if people wanted to reach out to you or get at you, book you or anything, tell the people how to reach you.
Shit. It's real simple, man. Reps and scales everywhere, but on Instagram it's REPS period, AND period, scales, but everywhere else is all the way out. Reps and scales from website to Facebook, everywhere else. TikTok as well. Yeah.
We got some TikTok challenges coming out.
Say that again?
You got TikTok challenges coming out for the brand? Cause you know that's the thing now, TikTok.
Listen, I just recently understood that I have to. So yes, I am on TikTok.
Okay.
So you can definitely check us out, and I am converting the page more so to what we're talking about, what you're talking about.
Okay.
So yes, you can follow me over there as well.
Okay, tap in.
I'm a newbie up there. I ain't flooded yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just new. I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll catch up with the bro, but he give me a little follow.
Hey man, got to, man.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be more collaboration coming in to you soon. Right here, so make sure y'all stay tuned, man.
Absolutely.
I want to give it up for you one more time, man. Definitely give it up for you, man.
Give it up to Rap Analytics, man. Big Nino, all y'all. Listen, bro. Listen,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching y'all since I got the invite. I've been tapped in. I've been tuned. Even one of my like I said, the DJ Connect app with my man CEO Trap. Scream was already in the mix with y'all. So I said, well, yeah, I gotta come up on it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we are doing DJ Connect app fashion. So me and Trap. So my point is, in a minute you're gonna see a bunch of stuff like, yeah.
Connection. Yeah.
We all in the pocket.
Exactly, man. We all out here running. We all out here trying to build. I ain't gonna say trying. That's one of the things I want to take out my vocabulary too, man. We out here doing things, making moves, being productive, coming up with ways, being creative. You know what I mean? Being creative, man. So definitely tap in, man. Dope information here. A lot of jewels drop, a lot of gems drops. I don't know if y'all definitely need to rewind this back, catch some of that stuff that he was just saying, man.
And if I may, if y'all around next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're doing the Billboard campaign.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the sponsors that, you know what I'm saying, happen to tap in, you know what I mean, and support the movement for the TAP book. That's called the Asset Book. But I appreciate everybody and all y'all support, and that was big, especially you guys here.
Hold on, we're not gonna just cut that off. So what about this Billboard situation?
Y'all want in?
I'm just saying for the people that don't know what's going on.
No, listen. Well, the book's campaign, like I said, is coming out next month, so it's only right that I start my promotional campaign here. You get it?
And you know it's your favorite campaign here, so.
It's only right that I started here, so that's all that was. I just couldn't leave out the Billboard portion in case anybody in the Atlanta area that want to pull up. You know what I'm saying? We're really doing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got a chef that's coming up, that's bringing some food out there, everything at the Billboard. So I know.
You got vegan? Is it vegan chef?
No, I got both.
Okay.
I got both, baby.
I'm gonna rather down on the both.
No, we got both.
Yeah.
And if you like both, I'm gonna make sure that you try some of the vegan stuff so you can at least say, you know what, I'm gonna start doing, at least Taco Tuesdays. I'm gonna have one of them.
Right. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have one of them on Taco Tuesdays and stuff. You know what I mean? And we'll be able to get to it.
All right, man. Like I said, man, dope, Marvelous Stone, man. Give it up for Marvelous Stone one more time.
Yes, listen, Rap Analytics, don't trip.
Yeah.
Don't trip. Now, don't start acting crazy when they 250,000 followers and all that. Don't start acting crazy. You better get tuned now.
I'm from trying to tell you.
Listen, these boys here, they working and they well connected.
Yes, sir.
And they in the pocket.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
You already know it, man.
Absolutely.
Like I said, man, it's your favorite campaign, Presidential Worthy. Please put that vote in for me, man. Again, man, shout out to my guys, Young Nino, Ether in the building, Kooley, all of my guys, man. We created this beautiful thing called Rap Analytics. So make sure y'all follow us on all streaming platforms, man. Especially subscribe to that YouTube. And like I said, leave us a comment. Give us some likes. Share it to some people, man. Because like I said, it was a bunch of jewels dropped in this one. So definitely tap in, man. And also, man, fantasy football for y'all people, man.
Hey.
The league looking good right now, boy. Your boy out there. You know what I mean? We're going to get into that a little bit later, but get into that, man. Definitely tap in. Got more stuff coming for you, and we got a showcase coming real soon where we got more details coming into that. It's your boy, Presidential Worthy, man. Rap Analytics, Marvelous Stone.
Hey, I appreciate y'all.
We out, man.
The end. Yeah.